Hello and welcome to the intuitive session on data science. My name is Shreyasi, and today we are going to take a look at what this buzz is all about and how one can get into this domain. So, what is the agenda for today? We will talk about why and what is the need for data science, followed by exactly what data science is with some definition. Our focus will be to understand the different uses of data science along with some industry applications. Moving along in the video, we will discuss the prerequisites for learning data science and what does a data scientist do? What are the activities performed by a data scientist as a part of his daily life? Last but not the least, we will guide you on how to start a project, understanding the data science life cycle with a quick example and a brief touch upon the ever increasing demand for data scientists. All right, so let's get started. Why data science? Data science is the fuel of the 21st century. Data in the 21st century is like oil in the 18th century, an immensely untapped valuable asset. Like oil, for those who see data as fundamental value and learn to extract and use it, there will be huge rewards. We are in a digital economy where data is more valuable than ever. It's the key to the smooth functionality of everything, from government to local companies. Without it, the progress would halt. Problem of demand and supply in data science. It's been established by many experts that data scientist is currently the most in-demand profession in the industry. As the industry is maturing with new age technologies and solutions, the demand for data science skills will be on the rise. In fact, according to the report by Forbes in 2020, the job requirements for data science and analytics is expected to increase by 364,000 openings to 2.7 million, near about 8x rise. These numbers show that there is a massive requirement of data scientists. However, the supply is not matching the demand of the industry. This increasing demand is a lot due to the advent of big data and the way the data is being generated and consumed nowadays by the companies. A lucrative career. As you can see, the demand for data science is ever increasing, but the supply is not catering to its needs. Companies tend to pay huge sums of money into hiring a data professional. Changing the world. Today, any recorded transaction is data, be it people's query on Google and other search engines, one's comment on an online ad, emails between individuals, groups, or purchasing something from an e-portal. Like financial liquidity in the market boosts the economy of a region, high liquidity of data fuels the growth of the businesses. The future. Among the most impactful technologies data science will encounter is artificial intelligence or AI. Far from being an out there concept from sci fi movies, AI is already improving businesses' operations today and promises to be a major trend in the near future. What is the data? The main examples of data are weights, prices, costs, number of items sold, employee names, product names, addresses, tax codes, registration marks, etc. The images, sounds, multimedia, and animation data are shown. A day's temperature, humidity, speed of the wind is data, while the percentage of weather as cold or warm is an information. Student's name in a class is data, while the name of the student in alphabetical order is information. So, what is data science? Your everyday course to work, Google search, Instagram post, Facebook likes, apps used in the smartphones, wellness tracker apps are all types of data and they are utilized in different manners. Getting through the ocean of data, searching for patterns and insights, it is answerable for bringing new products, content, and making your life progressively helpful. So let us understand the domains of data science. An examination report by IBM in 2013 revealed that practically 90% of the world's whole data has been made in the previous 2 years. In only 2 years, the ventures have gathered multiple times the measure of data than the remainder of the long periods of mankind. The data is expanding exponentially, and it is anticipated that before the finish of 2020, the number will be near around 44 zettabytes. So moving along, we'll see what do we do with this information, what are the applications of data science, and how data science is valuable. So these inquiries are the domain of data science. We'll now look upon what is the idea of data science. Number one, analytics. Analytics shows what has happened to understand what is happening with a business. Data mining shows why it happened to understand why the change took place, if any, what is the cause behind it. Machine learning. Machine learning tells us how we can predict the future, predicting the future of the company after understanding the whats and the whys. As we now get the sense of what data and data science is, the question arises, who actually are data scientists? As quoted by Josh Wills, the man behind data engineering team at Slack, the person who is better at statistics than any software engineer and better at software engineering than any statistician. If I have to rephrase, they are actually rare superstars who are great at maths and statistics, also great programmers, and have great business understanding. You can find a link in the description below for the article by Harvard Business Review quoting data science as the sexiest job of the 21st century. Now let us look at the important points which differentiates a great data scientist from a good one. Number one, the sense of wonder. Recently, many have noted that curiosity is the number one trait of a data scientist. That should go without saying. Good data scientists must be curious, just like a scientist in any discipline must be. But the great ones take this trait to an extreme. They have a sense of wonder about the world and are happiest when they discover how something works or why it works that way. They look for those explanations in data and anything else. They look for those explanations in data and anything else that will help. For example, great data scientists are interested in many things and develop networks of people with different perspectives than their own. So much the better to explore the world and a mass of disparate data from many angles. Number two, the quantitative knack. Great data scientists simply see things that others don't. Mathematics has turned out to provide a convenient, amazingly effective language. Einstein used the phrase unreasonably effective for describing the real world. The great data scientist taps into the language intuitively and easily in ways that even good data scientists cannot. Number three, persistence. The fact of continuing in an opinion or course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. Number four, technical skills. The ability to access and analyze data using the newest methods are obviously important, but I'm less concerned about these than the ability to bring statistical rigor to bear. At the risk of oversimplifying, I'm saying that there are two kinds of analysis. One is descriptive and another one is predictive. Descriptive analysis is tough enough, but the really profitable analysis involves prediction, which is inherently uncertain. To summarize, great data scientists are truly special. They are Derek Jeters, the Michael Jordans, the Magnus Carlsen, and the Julia Roberts of the data space. If you are serious about big data and advanced analytics, you need to find one or two, build around him or her, and craft an environment that helps them to do their thing. So now we'll talk about what are the problems that are solved by a data scientist. The problems that are solved by data scientists are regression, classification, clustering, anomaly, and the recommender system. These are few of the things that a data science, these are few of the problems that These are few of the problems solved by a data scientist. Regression helps us find out the quantity or number in terms of how many and how much. How many, like a salesman selling products to meet their target, how much, like estimating how much does the car or a house cost. Classification enables us to take decisions like, on the basis of weather and the data from meteorological department, is it safe to sail in the ocean, email, whether it is spam or not. Clustering helps us Clustering helps us to understand groups of shoppers having the same choice. Skills to get into the data science. Anomaly lets us point out abnormality. You are sitting in Delhi and the transaction is showing in San Francisco. Recommender system personalizes one's needs, like in Netflix and Amazon shopping. Industry application. Healthcare. Clinical trial of drugs like the one for the COVID, pandemic forecasting and control measures. Telecom. How geo disrupted the telecom industry. Customer churn prediction, customer acquisitions, and product bundling. Banking. Assessing the market risk management, and fraud detection and prevention. Retail, segmenting, grouping the customers, promotional offers, shelf optimization. Government, financial market analysis, health related research, energy exploration. So there might be some questions to yourself. How do I start a data science project? Just follow the upcoming few steps. Number one, raw data collection, the first step in which data is obtained and gathered from different legitimate resources and brought down for analysis as per the need or demand. Number two, data processing. Collected data is then put into exploration and processed to make it clean, as the data can be pretty messy at times. Number three, exploratory data analysis, EDA. Data is analyzed to seek patterns and understand why this certain event has happened. Number four, models and algorithms. Algorithms are applied on clean data to predict and forecast the future. Number five, data products. Once the results obtained are good enough as per the standard set, it is put in the form of the product for the users to use. I have planned a completely different session of project lifecycle and will soon upload the video with the real-time project. Stay tuned. Moving forward to the last point of discussion for today's video is how to stand out in this field. So there are three ways that you can do so. Through compelling projects. Projects are pivotal in landing a data science job and should be done with research, authentic connections, getting to know people already who are in this field, getting to know people already who are in this field in industry, getting to know people who are already in the industry is a handful to get their perspective of the industry. Proper skills. A right balance of skills focused on the job is the primary factor in taking a leap forward. Things defining your successes. Things defining your success. Drive. Your enthusiasm and focus for getting into this field is the primary objective. Discipline. Staying updated with the current market standards on a regular basis to stay focused and relevant to the industry. Adaptability. Adapting to the data world, it's the diversity, changing technologies, keeping apace with it. Authenticity. Being authentic always adds an extra star to your profile. So, when to start the perfect? So, when to start? The perfect timing. To be honest, there is no such thing as a perfect time to start or learn anything. If you want to start, the very next is the best opportunity to start. Though I will provide you a set of rules to follow in the longer run. Prepare. Getting your mind ready and focused to get into the data science domain. Launch. Launch yourself by showcasing skills via projects, blogs, networking. Refine. Take feedback and work on them. iterate, reiterate to come up with better solutions each time. Optimize. While iterating, understand the optimal way to do the task. Scale. Once done with the first four things, it's time to fly high. Scale the opportunity for yourself. So, that will be all for the session on the introduction to data science. For the important links and reading material, refer to the description below. Please like, share, comment, and do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any update or videos in the future. Thank you.